I grew up in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and I grew up in the 60s. And when I grew up, in the environment that I grew up, which is, high poverty, ghetto, mostly Hispanic population. I'm Puerto Rican, so I grew up in our Puerto Rican pocket. And there was high crime, gangs on the streets. So by the age of probably 5 or 6, I was already witness to gangs fighting, shootings, people dying on the street because of stabbings, a lot of violence. And my family, we basically grew up on what they called back Wilfredo, which is, we survived on welfare, which was great to have. And there were a lot of times where the check didn't come, as they would say. Wilfredo hasn't come, and we had to figure out ways to survive. And it was really difficult. I remember as a child, when we would leave to go to school in the morning, I remember often stepping over a heroin user who was passed out, and often with the needle still sticking out of his or her arm. There was prostitution that I also observed while I was growing up. There were a lot of things that I know now should not be a part of any child's growing up. I remember many times my mom saying to me, "Nora, this is where you are right now, but I want you to remember that this is not where you have to stay."
We live our lives by default or by design, by chance or by choice. The answer to absolutely everything explores the fundamental questions of what's required to live an abundant and fulfilling life.